All right, it's not often that I get to use the windshield wiper on America's Mattress Live Tower Cam. Again, this is a north-facing view. Fruta would actually be off the screen this way. Just the neighborhoods, the deserts, but obscured. You can't even see the book cliffs. And we are getting some rain showers. This is incredible. This is beneficial. It makes me feel like I should have made a pot roast for dinner tonight. Possibly even a stew is in order for tomorrow. Chili? Absolutely. As far as hazardous weather goes, except for the lowered visibility on the roadways because of the cloud coverage and the rain, that's really about it. Now, if we get into tomorrow afternoon with a little bit more sunshine, then some of those storms developing and moving from the south to the north, which is our storm motion right now, south to north, some of those storms could have some flooding issues. That's about it. Outside of this hazard with the current ongoing rain for the midweek period, once we get closer to the weekend, we may see some fire weather watches initiated Thursday, possibly Friday, even a red flag warning by Saturday. That means dry conditions. That also means breezy conditions. So after Thursday, really, we will be looking at breezier conditions and a little bit more sunshine. So if you have a burn permit planned for late this week and this weekend, please don't even bother. Try using it tomorrow. You could utilize it Thursday because we still have lingering showers available to us on Thursday, and the wind's not quite increasing that much for the Thursday period. But satellite radar right now, again, storm motion from the southwest to the northeast, and that's all courtesy of the low pressure system I'll talk about that is in the desert southwest. But zooming in, you can see coverage on the western slope, fairly decent. It took us all day to get measurable rain. Montrose is at a couple of rounds moving through. Delta has a couple of rounds moving through, but right now we're kind of focused on the tail end of this storm that's jumping off the Uncompahgre and moving northbound into the Book Cliffs and the Roan Plateau area and further to the north. But still, you look upriver, upstream, if you will, south. More storm coverage, just some isolated cells working towards Montrose, some gusty winds, some lightning strikes. That will be contained after, after the sun goes down tonight. I think we're going to experience some quieter conditions. We'll still keep clouds. We'll still keep an occasional drizzle here and there. But as far as rain goes right now, Orchard Mesa, Redlands, Central Grand Junction in the northern deserts, Fruta, the downpour earlier, starting to calm, but still we're getting some rain and much needed rain for the yards. East end of the Grand Valley, Palisade. Bit on the quiet side right now, so I think that's going to remain the case, though a light drizzle notwithstanding. We're going to end up missing out on this for the Palisade folks. Once we get into the overnight hours, yeah, we do expect a downturn in activity getting into tomorrow morning. If you're going to head outside to pick grapes, expect some wet grass. So don't wear tennis shoes. It'll soak right through. Make sure you have a good, at least waterproof membrane. Your wellies might be the order of business tomorrow morning. Getting into the midday hours, here's the isolated storms that are going to pop up again and move through the region, southwest to northeast. That'll continue through Wednesday evening as well, possibly even overnight into early Thursday. But once we get into Thursday, the southern zones are going to experience a little bit quicker drying, quicker clearing. And then as we get into the Friday period, most of the area will get that clearing and will get that drying. And then heading into the weekend, it's a brief little window of slightly warmer temperatures and sunshine. Montrose, last I checked, 2/10 of an inch of rain had fallen. Everyone else, 1/1000 of an inch measurement. Moab checking in with just about 1/2 an inch. So yeah, beneficial. Temperature-wise, that's been the big story throughout the day because while we've only had a little bit of raindrops here and there, it was the cooler temperatures. Right now we're in the 50s for Montrose, 60s, Delta, Grand Junction. High temperatures for the day coming in around the upper 60s for Montrose, mid-70s and 80s for other areas of Mesa County and Delta County. And tomorrow we expect the same situation. Still cool air, still cloud coverage. Clouds tomorrow morning keep our lows a bit on the mild side, but the exciting thing is our high pressure system, which is really the warm air maker, the clear sky, that's moving off towards the east. So the heat is in the center of the country now. Low pressure system, that's former Category 2 Hurricane K working up the Baja Peninsula, held at bay because of the high pressure system, but that's now trucking to the east because we have a trough of low pressure in the Pacific Northwest that will continue to elongate along the west coast. Here's more of, we call it remnants of K working through the desert southwest for your Wednesday. So we maintain below normal conditions. We maintain those rain showers. And then by the time we get to the Thursday and the Friday period, we have another high pressure system expanding in the southern zone. So that's where we get our clearing and our drying first for the southern portion of our forecast area. And and then for the rest of us throughout the course of the weekend. So with the zonal flow upcoming this weekend, we do expect breezier conditions to increase, and with the dry conditions, red flag warnings are possible this weekend, so keep that in mind. And it's by then that we finally achieve the averages, but only briefly, because while we have midweek rain now ongoing through at least Thursday morning, we will revisit rain showers for the middle of next week. So this pattern is starting to get a little exciting. Montrose, we have another hour or so of rain showers, and then we may put this to bed. We'll do it all over again tomorrow afternoon, as will the rest of the Western Slope.